Most outlandish meal you've ever invented. As you can tell, it's going to be an interesting Monday night show tonight as we celebrate Chef Wolfgang Puck's 16th anniversary. That's in our second hour. This hour, great gadgets, gizmos, new inventions for the home. And in my hand, I have it. FixMeStick. I have the FixMeStick. It's only been on HSN twice. Mega hit, mega smash. If you have a laptop or a PC that has a virus on it, what do you do to get rid of the virus that already exists? You grab a FixMeStick, you plug it in, and the FixMeStick does exactly what it says. It fixes it. Tonight's offer, first time back since selling out, $79, best value in the United States of America, with free shipping and handling and 3 flex pay. This is a FixMeStick. 3 computers it will work on for the lifetime. Normally you'd spend $60 for 1 computer for 1-year license. This is the original, this is the famous, this is the FixMeStick, and just as famous, Joe Harrison, who is basically my partner in crime here every single week. 1, 2, 3 sellout pins.
So 3 sellout. It's great to be here. Number 17, 17th appearance on your show.
17th appearance. This is, I feel like you're part of the family now.
Yeah,
Joe.
I do need an extra pin just for that. But this is something that you need and everybody needs for their computer, because when your computer is slowing down, when you feel like, okay, I'm getting online, it just keeps getting slower and slower by the day, there's so many things there in the background that are stalling your system, that are making the internet slow, that's taking forever to run. This is the great solution for you. It's called the FixMeStick. Now, your regular antivirus, you're going to run every single day. This is not to replace your normal antivirus. This is that once a month deep clean that you need. Now, the reason why your typical antivirus, when you get a virus on your system, what happens is it puts essentially a bubble, or you've seen the word quarantine. It puts a quarantine around that virus. Well, the thing about it is that virus still remains on your computer. It's still slowing down your system to a degree. When you install FixMeStick, it is a deep clean that checks every single file, the hundreds of thousands of files that are on your system. And it's like a vacuum. It sucks all that information out. So when you run this on your computer, every single file is going to go in and going to go out through the FixMeStick, because unlike a traditional antivirus where you install software on your computer, Adam, there's nothing to install. You run everything through the FixMeStick. As soon as you insert the USB into your computer, it'll say, do you want to run FixMeStick? You click yes. And then once you do that, it reboots the system, and it actually runs your computer through the FixMeStick. This stick has a computer built into it. And what it's going to do is, all you have to do is you just pop it out. There's a little USB. You insert that into your computer. Now every single file runs through and runs out. Unlike a traditional antivirus where it's really just checking the top level, this checks every single file that's on your system. And the great thing about FixMeStick is the guys that invented this technology, they actually worked for dozens of years in antivirus companies, and they realized there's got to be a complete solution, because when you get a virus, it keeps on your computer. What about how do you get that virus truly out of it? You need an external device. They came up with FixMeStick, and hundreds of thousands of you are falling in love with it, because this is truly the way to get rid of those viruses, to speed up that system, so now you're back to just like it was brand new.
It's a permanent solution. So when you buy FixMeStick, whenever something happens to your computer, maybe, you talk about viruses and spyware and Trojans and rootkits and malware. Whenever any of that infects your laptop, infects your desktop, we plug in FixMeStick, and it's going to fix it. It's going to find it, it's going to search it out, and then when you remove FixMeStick, so does the virus go away. It's a brilliant product. The reviews have been really, sincerely, very, very strong. Joe just mentioned, but the 2 gentlemen that started this company have worked in this industry all their life.
That's right.
And they said there had to be a better solution. Well, if you go to FixMeStick's website right now, you can buy the product, but they charge $59 for 1 license for 1 year. We are $79 for 3 licenses forever. So your computer, your son's computer, your daughter's computer, they're all covered. And really, it's a weight off your mind. Very quick presentation, just because we don't have the quantity support anymore. I watched Joe when he first launched this, and Joe, I mean, to say that it rocketed like to the moon and back, it was unbelievable.
Because everyone has a problem with their computer.
We can all relate.
Yeah, absolutely. If your computer's just a couple years old, you're thinking, I need a new computer because it's running slow. But realistically, you have a virus, you have malware, you have root issues that are slowing down down the system, and now you need that external device. I have mine plugged into my computer right here, and it's taking all those viruses. Every single file that runs into my computer, see, it's running the scan right now. And the great thing about this is you put this into your computer, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, couple of the steps, it gets the latest download, starts running through the quarantine, starts running the solution, and then all you do is you just sit back and let it do its thing. You don't have to be technologically advanced. If you can put a USB into a USB stick into a USB port, that's all you need to do. You know, it gives you that confidence that I can run this once a month. This is a piece of cake. And Adam, a lot of people don't realize with viruses, you know, viruses are smarter now than they used to be. Because with viruses, it used to be they're always active on your computer. They're always causing you harm. Well, now viruses are only activated during certain websites or during certain times of the day. There's viruses, like there's one called the Michelangelo virus. It only activates on Michelangelo's birthday. And if you're not running your antivirus that specific minute, then it's going to get right through. What FixMeStick does is it literally checks every single file. So it finds out if those viruses are dormant. It finds out if those viruses are sleeping. So when it wakes up, it's not going to be there anymore. This will take you about 2 to 3 hours to run because literally every single file on your computer is checked. Right. It's not like a quick 10-minute scan.
No. This isn't a kind of surface product. This isn't kind of sort of, you know, an okay fix. It is an absolute, we are seeking out the bad stuff. We're searching out all the things that are causing issues right now on your computer, on your laptop. From it being slow, from it crashing, from things not working as seamlessly and efficiently and as effectively as they used to. What FixMeStick does, and this is one of the reviews that I read, it makes your computer new again. Yes. It makes it work like the very first day that you took it out of the box and you pressed the on button for the very, very first time. You can see we're counting down already. I'd love to spend 25 minutes on this because it's an awesome product that has done so well in the 2 presentations it's had. We just don't have enough to support any longer. Highly recommend it.
We have, and the previous 2 presentations, they've sold out. Yeah. This is the 3rd time back. It's taken us almost 2 months to bring back the inventory. So if you want to try, you can get it because FixMeStick is available through FixMeStick's website, but it's $59 for 1 computer for 1 year. Here, this is 3 computers. I come from a family of 4. We have multiple computers, and I hate paying for something where it's a one-time use. This is a great thing that you can run it every single month, and that's what you need to do. It's like with your house. You deep clean your house every spring. You need to deep clean your computer every month, and this is the best solution for you. The alternative is you can take it to a store. You know, you can take it to one of these different computer stores that are out there, the big brands, and they'll charge you $60, $70, $80, $100 to run a diagnostic and do the exact same thing that FixMeStick does. But what happens is you lose your computer for a week, and in that store, they have access to your photos, they have access to your personal information, your credit card, you know, what is on your computer. You're now giving somebody else, trusting that they're not going to take your information. With FixMeStick, you do this at your house. All you do is you pop it out, put the little USB stick into your USB port. It'll reboot the system because, Adam, this has its own computer built into the stick. It's actually going to go through every single file because there are even viruses that are attached to your operating system that they know that the antivirus can't get a hold of it. So what it's physically doing now, it's running every single one of these programs. This will take me 2 hours because it's not a traditional fix because there are over 200,000 new threats every single day. That is a lot, and those are a lot of files to check. So when you run FixMeStick, whether it's documents, whether it's photos, whether it's music, whether it's files you've never even heard of, it is going to check and make sure every one of those is safe. Because viruses are getting smarter. They're no longer 100% activated. They're always running, and there are a lot of them that are asleep nowadays, and it takes a certain time of day or a certain website to go to. So if you feel like your computer is running slow, if it's taking longer to boot up, and if it's you're logging onto websites and all these pop-ups are coming at you, this is the best solution to physically remove those viruses so they never come back again. Because when you run your traditional antivirus, it puts a bubble around that virus, and that bubble could burst and that virus could attack again. This is physically removing it. You need an external device, and this is your solution.
Free, amazing customer support if you need it. Folks, they are letting me know now. We are counting down in terms of what is left and what is available. There is not any more current presentations scheduled. So that's what you need to know. It's not something that's on every single day or every single week. It's a really, really amazing new product from these 2 guys who said, okay, listen, there must be a better way because all of us can relate to these issues.
Absolutely.
Our computers are our lives. They have everything on it. And the biggest fear is that a virus is loose on there, corrupting everything. A lot of us have antivirus protection that does a great job. This goes hand in hand with that because still still there are viruses that live there, that are dormant in your computer. Nothing is going to escape FixMeStick. And I say it all the time, but when I first fell in love with HSN and shopping television when I was 10 years old back in England, when I used to watch it, folks, this is that perfect type of product. This is something you don't find everywhere. You can't go to the local store and find FixMeStick. We searched it out, we found it, we brought it to HSN, we worked with the guys at FixMeStick and said, listen, if you're going to do this with us, you've got to make it the best anywhere. It's got to be the best value, the best opportunity. This right now, rather than you paying $60 for one license for 1 year, this is $79 for 3 licenses forever. So in essence, it's a one-time purchase. Joe, we have hundreds of folks dialing on in. What else do we need to know?
Well, you figure just the cost alone. If you're typically paying $60 a year for one computer, and your computer, you're going to have it at least 7-8 years. Multiply that cost savings, $60 by 60 years, that's $360 of savings that you're not even paying $80 for 3 computers forever. Will save you a tremendous amount of money, but saves you a lot of headaches too. Now, the great thing about FixMeStick is it doesn't rely on one antivirus. There are a lot of antivirus companies that are out there. It uses 3 of the top antivirus scanners that are out there, their software and their solution. So now you're relying on 3 companies. That's what FixMeStick does, is it's going to check and make sure step one is you install the stick. The second one, it checks all the updates. The third one, it checks all the malware. The fourth one, it starts initializing the scan. And the 5th one, it's scanning. And this is a scan that will run several hours, because it's not like you have, and this is the list of threats, by the way. That's the results that you get, that every single file has been checked. And this computer only has, let's say, 59,000 files that are on it. When you traditionally run your antivirus, it just scans the top level. You need that deep scan, because with a virus, once you get it on your computer, your antivirus will say, oh, I found a virus, and that word quarantine pops up. That basically means they put a bubble around it, but that virus is still on your system. What FixMeStick does is when you pull this, put the USB in there, because it runs there's a separate computer in here, it takes every file and runs it from your PC through the stick, from the PC and through the stick. And it does that hundreds of thousands of times through that little stick there. So every single file, whether you use it once, whether you've never used it before, if there's a virus that attached to it, it will go ahead and get rid of it. And there's so many new viruses that are out there. There are things called malware, and there are things called ransom viruses. Those are the new ones, where certain times a day it'll pop up and lock down your system. Then you have to pay to get into your computer. This is the best solution to check every single file. And what's your alternative? You take it to a store, you give somebody else access to your computer, Adam, and they're going to fix it for one time for $70, $80, $90. This, you can fix it and run it as many times as you want forever.
Yeah, but Joe, to that point, a lot of us live with the problems because we don't want to take it to the store because we don't know how much it's going to cost or how long it's going to take. I have the solution in my hand that'll be in your house, that whenever there's a problem, plug in FixMeStick and it will be solved. Stay in the ordering process, the final few hundred to go around, free shipping, 3 flex pays, all the wonderful bonuses from buying at HSN. Well, we've been basically asking from the start of the show, what's the most outlandish meal you've ever invented? Well, Chef Wolfgang Puck is getting ready in the kitchen. He's chopping up a stone with his quad shop. Chef, what are people saying?
Well, some people say really interesting questions.